Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brad. In my hands is Catch and Release, a new graphic novel from Ed Brisson, Lisandro Estherren, Hassan, Otsmane-Elhaou, and Nate Cosby. So this was a Kickstarter I backed, and I'm really excited I did, from New Reliable Press and Linney Incorporated. So the subtitle is A Murder Story. This is pretty cool. Like, I love Ed Brisson's writing. I mean, everyone that's a part of this is very, very talented. So I'm a noir fan, like a crime noir fan. The genre is really cool. For me, it's something I generally enjoy. Something about it is just the draw. So Catch and Release is a story that's kind of like, it's ripped from the headlines in that this actually happens. The story is about these two guys who enact a plan to go rob people. What they do is kind of a bait and rob. They go and put up an item to sell online. People come with the cash, and then they rob the people for the cash. It's something that happens in the real world. Happens with cars, happens with like PlayStations. You read about it every so often. Like it's enough that I would say it's not uncommon. I would say it's kind of more in the common area of crimes, at least from apparently the stuff I read. So this is what the story's about: is these two assholes who decide to do this sort of robbery. This catch and release might be the actual type of crime this is, and it goes completely awry. And I'm not going to go into the details, but it's a really interesting graphic novel. It's one that's interesting. It's hard to review without spoiling, and I don't want to spoil it because where it goes is, I think, really fascinating. But it's, kind of what you would expect. These two guys go to rob two other guys by trying to sell their car, or selling a car. We get a little background about all of them kind of after the main event. And, from there, it's an interesting tale. I call it kind of like a moral debate a little bit. But as this crime kind of spirals out of control, like, where does it go? And I think what's really solid, that I think, my opinion, is, like, I didn't know where it was going to go. I expected to go one direction, and it didn't quite head that direction. So for me, I was pleasantly surprised. Like, it definitely kept me on my toes. It's very tense. For those that kind of like that crime stories, I think you'll dig it. The art is fantastic. It's a black and white, gray graphic novel. To me, I think the art is really, really, really solid. I love the look of this. I think it fits so well for the genre. Just everything about this, I think, is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I mean, this is go a little bit in the background. Actually, it reminds me a little bit of the stuff by that you'd see maybe from Albatross Funny Books, style-wise. So yeah, like, I actually don't know quite what the mass release plan is for this, but this is the Kickstarter exclusive edition. If you can get it, highly recommend it. You can, of course, wait around and see what the general release is going to be for the graphic novel, but I think it's totally worth it. I really enjoyed it. I'm a fan. It's good. It's really, really good. I mean, if you're a fan of crime stories, you're gonna dig this. I mean, just it's a hell of a creative team. So yeah, I mean, look out for it, and if you get a chance, pick it up. I would say it's out now, but just the Kickstarter edition that I know of. I don't know about the general release, as I said. I'll do what I can. We'll see what we can do for details as far as the general release. So read the text below and check it out, and we'll see what I can do about that. If you are into comics, if you're into graphic novels, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy. Keep it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.